Just got back in from the rainy wind blowing outside. As you can see, here's like a total wreck. But yeah, we have had some just wild and crazy storms today. Lots of rain. We needed some rain, but probably not this much rain. The rain was going sideways, which was absolutely crazy. But you never know what's going to happen in Texas. So I'm just going to continue on with my discussion, or really kind of share what I shared on the wake-up call today, just a little bit in short brief. That recording, by the way, here's my disclaimer, will be up in the SFM dashboard within the next 24 to 36 hours. There's my disclaimer. So anyway, just wanted to share just some amazing nuggets wisdom from the book that I was reading, The Traveler's Summit by Andy Andrews. And I know that a lot of you have heard JJ talk about Andy's other book, The Traveler's Gift. Well, this is kind of like a sequel, I guess you could say, of The Traveler's Gift. And same thing happened to me. I picked up this book, same thing with The Traveler's Gift, read it in a very short period of time. And for me, that's pretty amazing because I'm not a reader. And I love The Traveler's Gift. The way Andy Andrews writes, you get the end of one chapter and it's like, you can't put it down. You've got to go to the next chapter because you're just like, he just leaves you hanging, not hanging, but it's like, I want to know. And the same thing he did with The Traveler's Summit. But one of the things that I shared with today on the wake-up call, just briefly, is there's a part in here where they give you a little context. David Ponder, who happens to be the star of The Traveler's Gift, the main subject of The Traveler's Gift, he is also the main subject of this book as well, he's been tasked to really gather some astounding folks from history to show us the one thing we must do when we don't know what to do. So there's so much in this book. I'm going to talk some more about it on Wednesday, and then week after next when JJ is in Toronto for the Brand Incubator. For the folks that are not there, I will be covering JJ's wake-up calls as well that week, and I think I'm going to carry on this conversation. But the amazing nugget that I shared today was about in regards to feeding the black dog. And then I thought, and this is something that Winston Churchill, and this is true in history, that Winston Churchill talked about feeding the black dog. There are some parts in this book that Andy Andrews created, and there's some parts that are based on historical fact. And one of them is in regards to the black dog. And he talks about feeding the black dog, but what he wants to, or what I feel that they try to get across in this book, is you don't want to feed the black dog. You want to starve the black dog. And for me, that just is another analogy in regards to the ego, what we say to ourselves. And in this book, there's this part where he talks about that, in fact, that most of the talking we do on a daily basis is with ourselves. And how is it that we're talking to ourselves? I've worked for the last couple of years in regards to different words, how those words feel. Well, do they feel good when I say them? Because I've mentioned this before on other 90-day videos in regards to what you speak out, more than likely you are listening more intently than the person that you're speaking those words out to. So, gosh, have grace for yourself. Take care of yourself. speak kindly to yourself. Be able to adjust words that will help your black dog starve, in which you can come in and now utilize your brain to solve problems. So there's just a little tidbit on what I shared on the wake-up call from this part of the book. And on the wake-up call, I did read from the book because I wanted to make sure that I articulated it correctly. So there you have it for my share today, and I'm going to continue this conversation. I feel it's a good one. Hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, rest of your day. Patty out. Cheers.